Make sure you've clicked that like button and typed hashtag chirp. Enter to win some dragon shields. Shields. Hello? Hello? Did that music line up perfectly with the end of the just starting scream? It's Wednesday. Hello. How we doing? Hashtag chirp. You got 10 more seconds before I run this thing. We got a lot of new cards to look at. We got some new commanders to build. Very interesting commanders. Hey, Mirror Ashes, congratulations. You're going home with some Dragon Shields. I got these brand new art sleeves, the brushed art 100 pack. This one's called Constellations of Arcania. This is Rayalda. You got some green ones. Let me tilt them right. There you go. Look at those. Ah, yeah, that's what they look like. Boom. Message me on Discord. Say, hey, my name is Mirror Ashes. I won the green sleeves on the Wednesday stream, and this is my shipping address. And I'll get them out to you. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you. Wilds of Eldraine, we're going thumbs up or thumbs down? Let me see in chat, thumbs up or thumbs down on Wilds of Eldraine so far. I want to take the temperature of the room before we get started in this. Thumb up, thumb down. Very binary here. I'm not looking for any nuance whatsoever. Up or down. Up or down. I got my big cup so I don't have to get up for water. This was my cup when we went to go see Thor: Love and Thunder at theaters. That movie was not that good, but we had a good time. I only see one thumbs down so far, and it's Owen. Owen! Now I want some nuance. Owen, why are you feeling the thumbs down? And I'm not trying to call you out. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just wondering, because you have a differing opinion, and I want to hear you out. Yeah, Matt, that's kind of where I'm at. This became like my pool day cup. Or it's that cup. It's that cup when you need a lot of water and you don't want to get up after you've got a lot of water. How long do you have for the poll? I have no idea who these commanders are and got to look it up. Got it. We got a few minutes, Walter. You got a few minutes. We're going to look at some of the new spoilers that I haven't seen yet. Been at the day job. And then we're going to do some building. But let's take a look at some new cards. This is about where I got to yesterday. Oh, got some cool art on this tabby. Gotta say, Steve Prescott, I like this piece a lot. That's pretty sweet. Lord Skitter's Blessing. 2-mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, create a Wicked roll token attached to target creature you control. Wicked is the gain 1, drain 1 when it leaves. Well, you don't gain any. It's just enchanted creature gets +1/+1 when the aura is put into the graveyard. Each opponent loses a life. That one right there. At the beginning of your draw step, if you control an enchanted creature, you lose a life and you draw an additional card. Oh, wow. It's like Phyrexian Arena, but 1 mana less. And you just got to jump through a hoop that it provides you. You don't have to jump through the hoop without it. It's going to provide you the first little jump through the hoop. It seems really good. Oh, I see. Oh, and you're talking about the enchantment cycle. They got to do something to get people to buy it. You know what I'm saying? That is the tough part, is selling all these sets when you don't have 1,000 reprints. Oh yeah, I mean, Mirror Ashes, this is definitely going into a Nixia for sure. But I mean, like SRAM, any deck that's running like black, white, Orzhov auras and cards like SRAM got some potential there. Land of any color, search your library for a land. You can play an additional land this turn. Oh, nice. No sorcery speed. Turns into a 5/4 with reach. Bro, this is a limited hell yeah pull right there. Thunderous debuts 8 mana with Bargain. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You can reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If the spell was Bargain, put the revealed cards onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put the revealed cards into your hand. What? Hang on. We got to compare this. Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail is 9 to search your library for up to 2 creature cards. Put them onto the battlefield. 7 to put them straight into your hand. Thunderous Debut is 8 with Bargain. To look at the top 20. We're not even looking at the whole library. It'll be good in Standard, right? I don't think this one's gonna take any place of cards that want Tooth and Nail. But look at the top 20. Reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If it was Bargain, put them onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put them into your hand. It's like 1 mana less and sacrifice something. Tooth and Nail. Otherwise, worse. Tooth and Nail. I don't know about that. Farsight Ritual. Look at the top 4. If it was Bargain, look at the top 8. Nice. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Yeah, it's like Drawn from Dreams. Drawn from Dresm. Don't ask me what Dresm is. Drawn from Dreams. Look at the top 7. Put 2 into your hand, rest on the bottom. It's like it's so weird how this oh, Tooth and Nail's not like legal in Pioneer. I see. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if that breaks through. I mean, the green deck's already good enough, right? I doubt it's just a mono green deck that's going to end up playing a Tooth and Nail style card, though. It's interesting how they're using this Bargain design space. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. If it was Bargain, look at the top 8. So it's worse Drawn from Dreams if you don't sacrifice something. It's better drawn. Oh, it's instant speed too. That's relevant. I like this. This saw play. This saw play, so this will probably see play. That's pretty sweet. I don't hate that. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. 2 mana. You can spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And you can tap it to exile target card from a graveyard. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So you ace a creature out of your graveyard. You put a counter on your creature. That creature has all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I want to make a little token machine gun that has tap, destroy target creature. And that would be the worst use of Agatha's Soul Cauldron that's ever existed. When Spectre of Mortality enters the battlefield, you can exile 1 or more creature cards from your graveyard. When you do, each other creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards exiled this way. Each other creature. This feels fairly playable. I like that. What do you mean the screen's messed up? Is there something wrong with the screen? No, says everything's good. I'm just gonna assume I'm good unless anybody says something else. The Elden Rings. Cute. Character creation. So 1 white, 1 other. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance at instant speed. And then at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Untap those creatures. Wow. Over and over. Over and over, you're going to be putting counters on creatures you control at the end step. Beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control and tap those creatures. That is actually very interesting to me. I like that you get something on the turn, and if you're going wide, oof, then everything just untaps. Your end step. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to play test that one. That one actually seems pretty cool. Rat peasant. We got anthropomorphic rats. Oh yeah, we do. ETBs create a 1/1 rat that can't block. Sack a creature. If you do, scry 2, draw a card. Wow, that's not bad. Creatures you control gain menace until in a turn. That's really good utility in limited. Oh wow. Yo, 1 mana instant speed enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and trample permanently and +2/+0. What? I love this uncommon. 1 mana +3 power, 3/1, and it stays +1/+1 and trample. That's very interesting. This set is really shaping up, y'all. Make sure that you've got your votes in. It's looking like right now we are going to build Agatha of the Vile Cauldron, and then we're going to build Hilda of the Icy Crown. If you want to vote, vote now. Get your votes in on what we're building tonight. I think we're going to have time to build 2 commanders tonight. Blossoming Tortoise, we saw when it ETBs, mill 3 cards, return a land from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Activated abilities of lands are 1 less, and land creatures get +1/+1. Don't like that the rats can't block. Maybe the swarm would just get out of control. Here's a rat card I actually haven't seen. Totentans. Or another oh yeah, I did see this one. When another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 that can't block. Attacking rat you control gains death touch until end turn. You can do that at instant speed. Is everybody just excited about this card because of the trailer from the first time around? Because everybody was all jacked on this card, and then when I went to read it, I was like, might be a sideboard card if there's like a really cranky planeswalker kicking around in some constructed format. Lost in Wisconsin, glad to see you. Yo, if you're hanging out, click that like button. We got to get up to 69 likes stat. We got to get up to 69 likes stat. Yeah, I know it's got good flavor. I like it. It's against planeswalkers. I remember from the trailer. Yeah, it not having a bit of color identity is kind of wonky for Commander, but it could still work. It could still be a good artifact commander. I mean, when another artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put +1/+1 on it and scry 1. And then it's got the food ability with more upside, but clever. It's a good design. I just don't know why everybody's freaking out about it. Just because it's a cute thing. Ah, yes, that is a good point. Our stream monarch from last stream, Quantum. All hail Quantum. Stream monarch from last stream. We'll clear that right now. I am digging everything we're seeing so far from this set. I liked the first Eldraine. I think I'm gonna like the second one as well. Oh yeah, it's great in the 99 of a deck. I bet there's a lot of places you'd want this in the 99. It counts as food. So I know there's some like black-green food decks bouncing around already. Could be good. All right. Let's go to Moxfield. It looks pretty clear. We are looking at Agatha of the Vile Cauldron first. That's where we're going to be. Click that like button if you haven't already, and let's get a deck going. Whoops, I was looking at my Urza deck earlier. Agatha's Vile Caldi. Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. Here we go. Let's take a look. Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. A green, a red, for a 1/1 human warlock. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost X less to activate, where X is Agatha of the Vile Cauldron's power. And this effect can't reduce the mana in that cost to less than 1 mana. So, first we want to look for creatures that have good activated abilities for us to reduce the cost of. And then we want to look at things that are going to raise Agatha's power up. Generally the amount of like however much those activated abilities are. Have we got X in activated abilities in creatures? What's the search for that? What is the search for that? Oracle text. What do you look for? This? Is that how you search X? No. Is it the brackets? Come on, Scryfall Masters. Okay, it's the brackets. Got it. We don't want to sort by name. We're going to sort by EDHREC rank. Oh yeah, we need... It's just creatures, right? Invoker cards? Yep. Of creatures you control. Okay, so we also only need type creature. And we're gonna have to get... Oh, hello. Oh, but it can't reduce it less than 1. I was like, for a half a second, I was like, oh my god, can we just infinitely activate Steel Hellkite? Got it. Can't reduce it to less than 1. Got it. And we need to have a colon? Is that how we can search? How do we search for activated abilities? Monstrosity, you create XX green Hydra tokens. So let me ask you this. Cost X less to activate. Is that going to be total across these two X's? Or is it going to individual? Am I thinking of this wrong? Is it going to individually look at for each X? So if it reduces X by 1, will I automatically be at Monstrosity 1? Or will it need to be reduced by 2 to get Monstrosity 1? Poison Sugar 01 with the $2. All hail the new stream monarch, Poison Sugar. My 3-year-old just farted in the tub. Hashtag dad life. Our baby was very unhappy to go to bed tonight, but he's been a little cranky in the evenings recently anyway. He's right in between going down from 2 naps to 1 nap. But all hail. It'll look at total cost. Kenneth, I see that. Thank you very much. Your name. We're gonna have to do 2. There you go. We got there. Poison Sugar. Oh hail. I think it's okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Add it over here. Nah, it's not going to get everything we want. But I think that you're onto something here. Oh. There we go. Now, they're not all going to apply, but we've got some activated abilities here. Okay, so we determined that this is total cost, right? No, it won't. It'll look at the total cost. Okay. Still, good card. I think that's the kind of thing we want to look at. Monstrosity is good in this. This could be good. X damage to each creature with flying. I like that. That could work. Oh, Magus of the Candelabra goes... This definitely goes infinite easily, right? If we're reducing it by 1 even, and then we pay that into the X, untap 2 lands, tap them for 2 mana, pay 1 plus the reduction into Magus, tap those 2 lands again, untap them. Oh, we gotta untap this guy somehow. We can get there. We're gonna need some untap shenanigans in this deck anyway, right? Using a bunch of activated abilities. Monstrosity is an activated ability that says if it isn't monstrous, you put X counters on it and it becomes monstrous. And then most of the time when it becomes monstrous, target creatures it has an ability. Sometimes. Death Kiss becomes monstrous, goad up to X target creatures your opponents control. That could get us out of a... That could get us out of a little jam. Is there a land? I need a land creature, Matt. I need a land creature that can tap to untap something. It's way too specific and never going to be a thing. Gorilla Shaman seems relevant in this deck. I mean, if we're just going to go all in on this X thing here, maybe we have like a backdoor X strategy in this as well. Oh, Baru's never had a better deck. So can Baru... Okay, so with Baru, the X ability costs X less to activate, where X is the greatest power among worms you control. So we could get this down to... Well, it'll get down to 1 green anyway, right? Off of our Agatha. This is a very, very interesting approach to a deck. I don't think I've ever built a deck in this direction. Food time. Okay, what suggestions was I seeing earlier on? We're just kind of lazily exploring the activated abilities of creatures here. Specifically ones that have X in their casting or in their activated abilities. Invokers. That's what we need to figure out here. How can I save this? Just go here. Invokers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 8 mana deals 4 to each opponent. Yeah, dude. That's exactly same thing here. Flame Wave Invoker, 5 to target player or planeswalker. We'll get it to where we can just pay 1 on this. So we need to get Agatha's power up. So start looking for cards that get the power up. And when I go, let's get that power up. Oh, this is very... Oh no, +5/+5 to it. I was hoping it was going to give it to a... This is excellent. This kind of powers itself. This continuously powers itself, right? Three to any target. Target creature gains 5/5. Yes, dude. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Untap target land you control. It becomes an 8/8 with trample and haste until end of turn. Oh my god, you can make your whole land board 8/8s with trample and swing. Ooh. Food time. Excellent finds there. I don't like Invoker, and I don't like Stonewood, and I don't like Oron Reef. I don't need just them growing. That's not going to do me any good. Seems win more if it's 8 to activate. Well, the thing is that we're building Agatha, who says activated abilities you control cost of the creatures you control cost X less to activate. where X is Agatha's power. So you could, in theory, have Agatha on the battlefield, have Agatha's power up to 7 somehow, and then drop Flamewave Invoker for 3 mana, and then use the rest of your red mana available, because we've reduced this cost by 7. You could use the rest of your red mana to do 5 damage to a player per red mana. That's pretty blasty. This deck is starting to feel kind of like that. Skippy, I don't think we're going to get to the pre-con commanders tonight. Typically, I wait until we've got the entire pre-con deck out, and that won't be out till next week. And I'll actually be on vacation next week, but Jake will be here next week. He might do an upgrade. I don't know. It'll be his stream to run however he pleases. Matt, are you saying a Shaya and Dryad Arbor with Agatha, or is just a good combo? Period. Hearthstone? Hearthstone? Hearthstone. The cost of each creature the cost of each creature ability requiring an activation cost is reduced by 1. Activated ability reduced. Is that on anything else? Come on. Activated. Come on, didn't that card have reduced on it? What's the wording here that I'm missing? Activated abilities less. And the word reduced is nowhere on there. Okay. Activated abilities cost less. That's what we need to search. Here we go. Activated abilities of equipment you control. That's not going to work. Activated abilities of lands you control. Combine it with a manland thing? I don't think that's any good. As long as you control your commander, activated abilities of cards in your graveyard cost 2 less to activate. Okay. Activated abilities of creature cards in your graveyard cost 1 less to activate. And this is only creatures you control. Okay, so no other stacker synergies, but we got Hearthstone, right? That's pretty good. I've seen a lot of people say Helena and Elena. Beginning of combat on your turn, put X. Oh, yes. Counters on another target creature you control where X is their power. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. In that same vein as the, who's the party god? The party god would be huge in this. Raised by Giants. Oh yeah, this is their base power. Oh yeah, dude, it's chunky. 6 man is chunky, but all that stuff is now reduced by 10. Wow, huge. Xenagos, thank you. Oh yeah, dude. There've got to be some fractal harness. What the hell is that? Y'all say words at me sometimes and I don't get it. I don't really want it to attack. Okay, let's close this. I don't really want it to attack. I do like this card, but I don't want it to attack. Yeah, we got Helena and Elena. John, I think that I'm gonna go... Well, I mean, look at Agatha, right? We're just... If we go, like, right down the middle for what the strategy's trying to do. We've got this approach where... Oh, no. Okay, perfect. We still got that. we've got this approach right now where we have these really sweet invoker abilities. Give me a second. Good type, meta value, save. Where we've got these great abilities like Flame Wave Invoker, but and this or like this can be used to just end the game if we have the mana, right? So maybe some big mana, so maybe some big like red mana, you know, pushers, stuff that's gonna really get our mana rolling. Honestly, mana doublers for us are not a bad thing, because if we can just use a creature tutor to go get Flame Wave or Balls or Valakut, I mean, these three are game winners right here. But the other side of this, think about this, is that the bottom part of this, other creatures you control get +1/+1, gain trample and haste until end of turn. If we can go sufficiently wide, who has activated abilities that create tokens? That's what I want to see, because that is like chef's kiss synergy crossover, baby. If we are activating abilities on a creature to create creature tokens and then using Agatha's ability, we're overrunning. And then we got two different paths to win: go wide, go up and swarm, or get a lot of mana, sneak a Flame Wave Invoker onto the battlefield, get Agatha's power up to 7, go to town. Also means that it's probably not the worst idea to drop like 1, maybe 2 ways to get infinite mana in this, because then through Flame Wave Invoker, the Balls Invoker or Valakut Invoker, you're finishing off the game. Ardas. Yes. Yo. Yes. You only got to get Agatha's power up 2 to make this 1 red mana create a 1/1 red goblin. Dude. Hell yeah. That's such a good call in this deck. Yes, dude. Ant Queen. Automatic. 1 green, 1/1. Oh. Mercy. That is good right there. What's that enchantment that doubles everything's power? Kamal? You don't have to tell me twice to try and put Kamal in a deck. This is my favorite character in all of MTG. I started playing around Odyssey. Odyssey was the first full set release. I started playing during like Apocalypse, right before Odyssey. But reading those books and watching Kamal and Chainer and the whole gang go after the Mirari was pretty sweet. Unnatural Growth, is that the one I was just talking about? Hang on, there's nothing here. I don't really want our lands to become... Hang on, let me think about this. This is actually a really good one to reduce. Is it? 1/1 trample haste. So we can get this down to 2 mana. We can get that to 3 for 3/3 trample haste. 4 is 2, 6 is 3, 3 is 3. Yeah, I mean, that's worth it, right? Def worth it. Yes, Unnatural Growth, I see you. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Okay, I'm going back to this search, which is as close as I can get to activated abilities with X in the cost. What do we think of cards like Silklash Spider? Is this definitely one of the magic cards of all time? Or is this relevant to our efforts? Pia? Ooh, that sounds like a one that's going to create tokens. I got a huge crush on activated. Oh, come on. You got me too scared. I mean, you got me too excited, Isaiah. Svella? Somebody said that earlier. Oh yeah, huge. And I don't have to care that it's snow. I thought there was going to be something down here that was going to make me turn this into a Snowlands deck, and I'm not against that, but I'm against it. You know what I'm saying? I need creatures that create creature tokens on activated abilities, homies. Pashalik. Oh yeah. God, I wish. How do we get one goblin? Once we can get one goblin. Ugh. Yo, this is in my considering. God, if it created a 1/1 goblin when it came into play. Yeah, we got Ant Queen. Child of the Pack. Oh yeah. Ooh, and a little anthem on the back. We'll never get the anthem, but what we do like is a green and a red create a 2/2. Because we just start dumping mana into that. Create a ton of 2/2s and then grow them, trample them. Tyrannid? Tyrannid? It'd be probably a type, right? Looking for the creators of creatures. Look, here we go. We're gonna go like this. Type creature create creature token. We know we want there to be an activated ability. I messed up. Haha, energy not gonna work for us. Baru? No. No. Yeah, I mean, we're in on this, right? I'm kind of in on that. I'm kind of off in that. No tapping would be preferred, just so that we have all these like activated abilities that we can dump mana into. Ooh, God Hunter Octopus. Keep that thought. I love that idea. That is definitely what we need. Don't let me forget about that. I want to come back to this search. We're just gonna have a ton of Moxfield tabs open apparently. +1. +1 +0. Is that a way to write that? Yes. Okay. Now. Okay. Oh, here we go. Perforos, God of the Forge. Great synergy here. We're creating tokens every time a token ETBs. Perforos deals damage. We can also pay 3 one time to get... No, we'll only have to pay 2 because Agatha's already going to provide us 1 power. We pay 2, get her power up to 3. Then we only have to pay 1 red to grow our whole line after that. Holy shit. Food time. All right, we're going to come back to this search so I can search up some of these individual ones y'all are talking about. Jade Mage. Oh my god. Go back. Jade Mage. Oh yeah. Jade Mage is in. Goblin Warrens. No, it's got to be creatures, Bobby Z. Goro Goro. Are we putting +1 counters on with her? No. No. It's just +1. No, I don't like Goro because it doesn't provide us the modification out of the gate. We really want that to provide its own synergistic. Oh yeah, this will work. Yeah, that'll work for sure. Because we're gonna grow some power. Yeah, it's just heroes passively, and you gotta be like up. You gotta have the modification. I mean, Ulashed. James said Ulashed. Remove a counter. Eventually Ulash dies. This isn't bad at all, but also no, I mean, it doesn't, we got to remove the counter from it. We can't reduce less than 1 anyway. It's not exactly what we're looking for. Have I looked up Hive Heart? What is Hive Heart? Oh yeah, we did Hive Heart. Soul of New Phyrexia. What is this? Makes him indestructible? I mean, it's funny because we can just give our, yeah, I mean, I think it's worth it, right? Just because we can give our stuff indestructible for 1 mana. That seems relevant, right? Ooh, mutates for Agatha. That's relevant. That's interesting. I mean, indestructible for like less than 5. Any number less than 5. That's good, right? That seems relevant to our efforts here. Battle Mage's Bracers is not a creature, but is what I saw. Let's see. Whenever an activated ability of equipped creature is activated, if it isn't a mana ability, you can pay 1. If you do copy that ability, you can choose new targets. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a good, really good thing to look at. Activated copy ability. We need 2 more of these. Here we go. From a colorless source won't work. Activated or triggered ability you control. Yep. Okay. Illusionist Bracers and Lithoform Engine, or Illusionist Bracers or Lithoform Engine. Probably both, right? That gives us three little utility ways to copy stuff. Copy all these activations that we're doing. Just run the bracers, John. Boom and boom. Let's see if Bright Hearth. Can't remember the exact wording on this one. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, yeah, you can pay 2. If you do, copy it. A lot of times, though, yeah, I think that these are not worth it, because a lot of times we don't want to be paying more into it because we're already trying to reduce it down to like 1 or 2 cost to do the ability anyway, right? So then it gets silly if we're paying an additional 2. We could already pay 2. It's doing what we're already doing, but with more steps. So yeah, I need to get off this train. I do like these 2 though. Battle Mage's Bracers, copying the ability for 1, very good, because there's a lot that we're going to get down to like 2 or 3. Think about that Kamal we were just looking at. Illusionist Bracers, copy it for free. Those 2 are huge in this deck. Look at that little price. Yeah, look at that little price creeping up. Wow. All right. We're catching up. Can't mutate. She's a human. Good note. Soul of Chandalar. Do you think I actually understand how any of those Icorian mechanics work? Pfft. Get out of here. I stopped paying attention ages ago. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's the green soul? Is there one? Ah, y'all. Did anybody say this? Say I said that if somebody said it. Thundering Spine back, I'm going. This is exactly what we're looking for. Go wide. Who said Soul of Zendikar? Okay, food time. Thundering Spine. Poisoned. Poison said, I'm a judge. I don't even know how Ikoria mechanics work. But at least you've got some basic land promos coming your way. Yeah, this deck is turning out a little more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest, this is the one of the four that I was the least interested in building, but I knew that people were into it. And it's actually shaping up. I think that I would enjoy playing this. We got to get some ways to cheat some creatures onto the battlefield, by the way. Cost of creatures? What? How can we reduce some creature costs? We're not worried about that right now. Yeah, Hellkite Charger I looked at. I want more that we can just dump into without having to attack. Oh, it's a triggered anyway. Oh yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's go back and look at these here. So this is looking at +1 so. Okay, so let's look at this. We can only activate this once anyway. Doesn't really matter. Oh, Shadow in the Warp's probably something we should put in there. Yeah, still Hellkite's here, but I'm just not sure that I like it. Whoopsie. Namata. Oh yeah. Love that. That really does work. Shadow in the Warp has just turned into a card that I'm just like putting in every freaking deck that's relevant to these colors. Ren's Run? I don't know if we put that in there yet. Nope. Put a wolf token onto the battlefield for a green, basically? Yes! Yes. Okay. Food, you hooked me up with a search. Let me look for it here and we'll take a peek at that real fast. Do you think it captures all of it? Here we go. This is a complicated looking search. Everybody claps in chat for food time with the complicated search. Yep, this is looking right. Okay, so 3 to create a 2/2. We don't love that, but it's not terrible. Sacket's not gonna work. Sacket's not gonna work. We're running Child of the Pack. Only once each turn on Boast. Oh, do you think that we'll be... Do you think that we will be consistently putting power 8 or greater on the battlefield total? Yes, right? This is definitely an include, right? 4/4 flyers for 2 red mana. Yeah, we're putting this in. That's an inclusion. Man, I don't love that Boast is just once per turn. Or do I love it? Maybe I do love it. Yeah, we got a lot of those. Got a lot of those. Search the green one that does biorhythm. That'd be the win con. Yeah, Agatha's got to be huge for the deck to work, but we can also, like, I think Colossification is a good idea. Like that, we don't even need something this intense. If we can get her power up to 7, Bounty of Might. I don't love it. Colossus Hammer. Yeah, I wish there was a way to cheese getting this onto her that wouldn't pull us in a completely different direction, you know? Black Blade is a good idea. This is a very good idea. Let's see if there's already some EDHRX for this. Nope. Yo, Garrett, this is beautiful. Love that. Yeah, Food, this is a really good one for Commander's Plate. Let's go ahead and put some normal stuff in here. I like cards like this. This is one of the first times I'm really liking cards like this. I mean, reducing those abilities by just 3 is already good. Yeah, Poison, sometimes you got to go with the boring stuff. Just a little bit of it. I'm just seeing if there's anything that like benefits our commander. This enters the battlefield with an additional... it's so close to relevant. Obscuring Haze? Bobby, get out of here. We're gonna have a Bracers deck, huh? I don't think that's what it's called, Bobby. Lieutenant. Belt. Zach, did you mean in the name or in the Oracle text? Yes. Yes, dude. That's it, huh? Okay, got it. Ronus doubles him for a turn, right? Yep. This is excellent. Ronus the Indomitable is what we want right here. This is also good. Oh, baby, this is really good. This reduces the big creatures and makes our Agatha bigger as we're doing stuff. Oof. Love that. We're going to play that. Creeper Hulk. Target creature you control has base power and toughness. What did I... Yeah, this is huge. This is actually huge. Zach G, member for 17 months. 17 months. Zach G, thank you very much for your support, my man. See you in Vegas. It's gonna be a blast. Creeper Hulk is a yes. I need to... Hang on. I need to copy this. We're just gonna write base power and toughness. See what happens. I'm coming back to Naeth. It's a human, right? Human warlock. Base power 8. That's interesting. I hate that it has to attack. Just Flare of Loyalties. Is this any good? Gigantiform? I mean, we might as well look at it, right? If we're going to be target token you control becomes a green, target creature you control becomes 7/7 until in a turn. What the hell? Is this the first? Jason, take it easy. Mods, have a chat with Jason. 5 mana for base 8/8 trample. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. It's an 8 CMC 1/1. But is this the first time that it's become relevant? Is what I'm trying to ask. Yeah, Zach, that's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't we run Gigantomancer because he's like, I want to play. I think that this is a deck I could actually exist in. I mean, this automatically, if you can get Gigantomancer and Agatha on the battlefield, this automatically makes all of our invokers 1 mana, deal 5 to somebody. Yes, it's expensive to cast, Matt, but we're in green. The last thing we're going to do is go through and put all the boring ramp in, and we're just going to ramp all boring. And we're going to be doubling our mana. What are all the mana doubling enchantments? We need that. We will group hug the hell out of this. Other creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/3 and are juggernauts in addition. They have to attack though. This is a great finisher. Really great finisher for the deck. Might of Oaks. I see you. Yeah, dude. Oh no, it's until end of turn. I'd rather have an enchantment. Honestly, I'd rather have like Blanchwood than this. Is this the worst idea to run cards like Blanchwood Armor? Yeah, Mana Flare. Yes. Additional mana. Preach open play. That ain't what we're looking for. Yeah, Black Blade we've already got in there, John. Nissa Who Shakes is actually a decent idea. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. What is the... Isn't there like a 1 green 2 other enchantment, right? Rite of Flourishing. Here we go. It's additional land. Additional land. Zendikar. Resurgent. There we go. Boom. So we take it over to EDH Rec and we see what is being played along cards. No, no, no. Boring, boring, boring. Cage Sun. Tribute to the World Tree is... It seems pretty good. Keeper of Progenitus. Yes. This is triggered. This isn't activated. This isn't going to help us. All right, real fast. Let me look at +1/+0 real fast. Creatures you control get +1/+0. That's not irrelevant here. Ooh. Is this okay? 3 mana straight up for 2. Well, 4 equip is kind of blah. Don't love that. Yeah. Okay. We'll close on that one. We're gonna... This is... Oh, activateds that create tokens. Zach G with the $10 super chat becomes Stream Monarch. Crowns in chat for the new Stream Monarch. All hail. All hail the Stream Monarch. Zach G said, I'm sorry for being stupid. Zach G, you never have to apologize for being stupid, buddy. Everybody in chat accepts you just as you are. And it's Magic the Gathering. I'm right more than I'm wrong more than I'm right. I can't even speak correctly. All hail. All hail. Food time. I couldn't love that idea more. Any opportunity. All hail Poison Sugar. The outgoing Monarch. All hail the new Monarch, Zach G. Any opportunity to play Rancor, especially when it's going to be highly synergistic, and it's just basically going to guarantee, oh, our commander always is 3 power reducer. That will be excellente. Oh, hell. I love Rancor so much. We're 4 likes short of 69. Let's get to 69 likes. I know that we don't have as many homies out for the deck build streams. I still love these though, because I love building commander decks. I'm definitely going yes on Rancor. Rancor. Create creature tokens. I think we probably got all these, right? All of these that are worth getting. Wait, didn't we put this in our deck? What the heck? Oh, it was already... I got you. I just wanted to keep my search here. 3 more creatures with different powers. Llanowar Reborn. Ribbit. No, that's good though. Yeah, I'll take that. What else I was gonna say? Rights of it. Are there any cards like this that are going to give us more mana off of 1 tap? DNR, thank you very much. I think we got to 69 likes. Oh yeah, we smashed 69 likes. Thank you. Italy. Oh, Gaia's Cradle. We'll just put Gaia's Cradle in here. It does reduce. I can only do it as a sorcery, but it does reduce it. And I mean, it's not like Atali's a bad creature. That is for damn sure. Wait, what? Oh, I see. It's the back. Okay. It has to tap, or we would use Felled In. I did see somebody say that earlier. What is the... Oh, we're just looking right now, DNR. This was the search for creatures that can create creature tokens. The idea being Agatha will reduce the activation of creating the creature token, then also provide us with this trample anthem thing that we can sink a bunch of mana into as well. Don't buy this card for $18. Jesus Christ, these pre-order costs make me ill. And not fun ill. Bad ill. I think we've got Broodmaster in here. Yeah, we do. Circle of Dreams. Ooh, yes. That actually will work. Definitely will. Extra base power and toughness isn't really going to work. Nothing that taps. With the ability... Oh my god. Create a 1/1 green wolf creature token named Wolves of the Hunt. $68 card here. Must be reserve list. Has bands with other creatures named Wolves of the Hunt. Any creatures named Wolves of the Hunt can attack in a band as long as it has at least one. Has bands with other creatures named Wolves of the Hunt. I can't read all this. Bands are blocked as a group. If you have at least 2 creatures named Wolves of the Hunt you control, one of which has bands with other creatures named Wolves of the Hunt, are blocking or... Oh my god, this is so hard to read. Oh my god, dude. I read Master of the Hunt and then I quit Magic the Gathering. I read Master of the Hunt and my brain... It's like I need a 4-head. I need a 5-head to figure that one out. I can't get it. It's too much food time. It's just too much. I just can't do it. God, come on. Give me your activated abilities. Your expensive ones. Has activated. Does that work? No. All of your terms were ignored. We tried. Okay, let's close this one. We're gonna close. We got the ones that create creature tokens. What is this? Search. This is just activated abilities with potentially X in them. Spawn Sire. Keto, I'm Joel. Thank you for the 13 months, Keto. Do appreciate it. Any of the Nylea. All right, now just a second. Oh, this one's actually good. Reduces our creatures and gives us a 1 mana ability to dig if we can just get Agatha's power up 1 mana. 1 power. Yep, I do like that one. What else have we got in here? Looking for X. Nope, I did not want that. Nope. Raised by Giants is in here. Kamal, Peter, which Kamal? We've got a Kamal in here. I think we've got the Kamal that would go in here. Oh man, if this created a trampler, we'd be online. All right, now I'm on just any activated ability. Best activated abilities on green or red creatures or... Keto, I got you, man. Do we want mana dorks in this deck? I think we do. We've got a lot of big mana stuff in here. I think we do want mana dorks in this deck. Dootski, dootski, dootski. Dootski. Yo, did anybody say Walking Ballista? We got Sylvanas, we got Svella. Pendlehaven is something I'll look at for sure. Yeah, we got Sylvanas' Invoker on there, Ralph. Yo, Walking Ballista definitely belongs in this deck, by the way. We can get this down so easily to 1 mana. Yes. Come on, y'all. You gotta help me out. Can't believe we missed Walking Ballista. Somebody had to have said it. Nah, Hanger back taps. It's not terrible. Well, no, it's actually not relevant for this deck because the Agatha's ability can't reduce past 1 anyway. And we just want stuff that we can dump mana into. Allison Shepherd. I don't think Allosaur Shepherd will work in this deck, but I do like calling it Allison Shepherd. I've never heard that, and I really want to only call it from that now on from now. That's what I want. That's what I want to call it. I like that. Raiching Ravine, is that a good card in this deck? I've seen a couple people mention it. This doesn't help us, chat. So until in a turn it becomes a 3/3 with whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If I activate this multiple times, it's just going to become more of a 3/3. It's going to harder and harder become a 3/3. The third activation, it'll be like, wow, I'm really hard a 3/3. Yeah, no worry, T-Wolf. Me too. We're just looking. We are just gathering up the cards and then we will cut it into a deck. Right now we're getting all of the marble into one big thing and we're gonna start chipping away at it. Forge of Heroes. Target command in a battlefield +1/+1 count on it. Yeah, that's good. I do like that. I do like that. Even those little incremental things are gonna help us over the course of the game. Really like that. Really like that choice. Opal Palace is the same way, right? Yeah, except it filters through. I guess it's still like a busted... Yeah, like we can't use this for mana and still get the counter thing on it, so that's okay. I think we've got Vastwood in here. Oh, no, we do not. That is perfect. Nice. Activated abilities. Wait. I thought we put... Okay. We gotta reload. Gruul Guildmage. I think I like both of these. I think I like this. If we're able to untap with a 3-power Agatha and a Gruul Guildmage, 3 more mana, make that a 9-power Agatha, and suddenly we're activating all of our mana sink abilities for 1 mana or 2 mana. Kessig is relevant as long as we don't have to put mana into it. Yeah. No, that could save us. That could actually work. We got Ice Shaper, Peter. I don't know what... Magus Candle? Somebody said... A couple of y'all have talked about the candle. Oh, yeah. I mean... It's really good in the deck regardless. I just want to go infinite with it really badly. But I bet we'll be able to. Nylea. I thought we looked at Nylea. Oh, God of the Hunt. Yeah. You're right. I skipped over that earlier. Yeah, that's not bad. Laurels. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we could just go sprinkling that on all our little 1/1s. Oh, yeah. Dorks are fine for our deck. Because dorks are going to grow. Let's see where we're at, chat. We haven't even taken a peek. Let's take a little peek. We're at 74 with 6 lands. So let's go ahead and go up to... Let's just say we're just gonna call it 36, yeah? Oops. Montaña. Foresto. What's forest in Spanish? Need to learn that. Hall of Oracles, Den of the Bugbear. All right, let me check those. Leave some room for some cards. Den of the Bugbear. Let me see this. 4 mana until end of turn, it becomes a 3/2. I mean, really, all of the manlands are probably good because they can come to life during the big attack, right? I don't know if I love this. I'm gonna skip it for now. Hall of Oracles. Only if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. That's tough because we're really sticking to creatures here. I'm gonna put this in considering. Yeah, I'm so like I'm edge. I'm borderline on the manlands, dude. I just Bosque. How do I pronounce that? Bosque? 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 Is it just 1 syllable or is it 2 syllables? Bosque. What's up, friendo? Good to see you. I think we put Loyal Guardian in here, didn't we? Oh, no, we did not. Oh, this seems good in this deck. You control your commander. Bosque. Nice. Bosque. Bosque. Montagna Bosque. Got it. Yeah, we still do need removal. It's in considering. All right. This deck, current location, all over the place. All right, so we're at 36 lands now. We have 50 creatures. Love that. Bum 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 bum. Man, how do we start cutting this down? Let's go to view. I'm gonna cut it to a visual grid. Yeah, I mean, this is just a lot of stuff. Colossus Hammer, I'm suddenly not as high on just because it's kind of chunky to get it going. Oh, we don't even have Soul Ring in here. Sheesh. Yeah, we still need some Soul Ring. I mean, we still need... What we got here? Growing Rights. This is double mana. This is reducing creatures. Yes. 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 We have like no card draw. Draw a card. And we're just gonna sort by EDA track. We'll go this route. A card starts with Skull Clamp's not irrelevant in this deck. Yep, War Room is definitely... Here we go, Beast Whisperer, that's huge. Yeah, Great Hinge, 100%. Guardian Project, for sure. Toski. Not loving the options for this deck. Elemental Bond? No, the commander is baby. Agatha is baby. This is a baby deck. Baby, little baby human warlock. We got the fire breathing stuff, Keto. We went through and looked for the cards that gave fire breathing that we needed. Yeah, but return is oh, we should probably put Agatha's Soul Cauldron in there, right? Return of the Wild Speaker is non-human, and our commander's a human. Ooh, Life Crafters. These. This might just say Frostfang, yeah. Yeah. I like Frostfang in the same way that I like Toski. Yep, and Rishkar's actually works really well with this deck. Okay, so that's card draw taken care of. Land onto battlefield from library. We'll just sort by EDA track. We're just gonna drop the best stuff in. Rampant, Farseek, Are we cultivating or Kodama's reaching here? Might as well put Bosiju, right? Yeah, those are into hand, right? Oh, no battlefield there. Weird. Oh, it's because it's searching for a forest. There it is. Sheesh. Type land, sort, EDA truck. No, 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 no. Skip all these, skip all these. We'll go Fabled. We'll go Windswept. No, it's not Windswept we want. We want Wooded Foothills. There it is. Stomping Ground. This is relevant. War Room is good. Do we have enough symbols? We might get away with a nick those, huh? Raging Ravine ability stacks. Does that mean so when it attacks, it'll have put a ton of counters on it on the attack? Is that right? Rogue's Passage is definitely... We're a creature deck. Did I skip over that one already? Yep. Good catch. Thank you. We don't need a ton of fixing. We got a lot of things to say. Go get forests, but we've got all of that. I mean, I think I'm happy. Oh, here we go. Garen Brigg is really good in this deck. Oh, Gaia's Cradle, what is this? Add 1 green to your mana pool for each creature you control. Well, that's not very good. Your creatures could die. Might as well. Bastion is close. Keto. Oh, hello. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. We got a second deck to build tonight. $131. We need a lot of cuts. Holy moly. All right, so we're going through the deck now. Dockside is just, it's really good and boring. These are the goals of the deck. Raise Agatha's power. Create creature tokens. Go wide. Create creature tokens and go wide. Agatha Anthem repeated times. Attack with a bunch of token creatures. Plan 2. Get Agatha's power high. Get something like Ball's Invoker on the battlefield. Activate Ball's Invoker for 1 as many times as we can because Agatha's power is 7 or greater. All right, that's the second way to win. Third way to win is very similar to that, except we're going to use something like Zendikar Resurgent to get there. That's how we're trying to win with this deck. So we need to cut anything that's not going to be relevant to that, or something that we don't need so much redundancy on. Everybody follow? Everybody on board? We have 1 instant speed spell in this deck. Real quick. We should probably just put Chaos Warp in here. And then destroy target. What's gonna be our removal here? Do we need a board wipe? Oh Jesus, I'm in alphabetical order of all the cards that say destroy things. Not what we want to do. Yeah, but right, like we smash Beast Within in here. Vandal Blast, Rex Sage, because it's another creature. We're playing creature deck. Nature's Claim. Yeah, I mean, you want your removals on creature activations as much as possible. You're right. What's the best? Chandra's Ignition? Or just go with Blasphemous Act? Is that the way to go? I mean, like, that is a relevant card in this deck, right? Because we're trying to grow Agatha's power. What is Red Meat Hook called? Burn the Village or something? What's it called? It's from Lord of the Rings, right? City on Fire? Oh no, City on Fire is... potentially relevant to our interests, actually. Good call. Spiteful Banditry, thank you. That is it. Yeah, that feels right. Each creature? Yes. Not just creatures without flying. Okay, I think that's enough of those. I think that's enough of those. Wovenwald. Oddity. Captive. Mystics. Oddity. Transform it. And you can get that transform cheaper, huh? Nah. No. We got too much stuff to cut already. We'll come back to it. Okay, this is increasing our mana. And that is it. I don't think this is worth it. We're going to move it to considering. Yes. Ramp. Great activated. Ramp. Great activated ramp. Creature token creator. Creature token creator. Nes9, the face commanders of the two precons for the set didn't really excite me much. I think that I put this in a short already, but I think that the fairy one is as generically good as you're ever going to get for a fairy commander, and the other one, the aura roll one, seems more fun, but it's just because I haven't ever played a deck like that. All this does is save our commander, but all this does is save our commander. And a lot of our shit is based on our commander. Mana Dork. Creates tokens. Mana Dork. Two mana to make our lands 4/4s. And then you combine that with 2 mana to give everything +1/+1 trample if we got her up to 4. I think this one goes to the maybe board. This I love, because basically this is pay 3 mana, get 8 mana. Ooh, love that. Finisher. Well, food time, it's just like that's the backup plan, right? We need to get some search, library, creature. Sort, EDH rec. We're trying to combo off with this. It's just, I mean, and it's a Gruul deck. If anybody's criticizing me for putting tutors in a Gruul deck to tutor for creatures, go ask yourself what your problem is. Worldly Tutor. Do any of our creatures, are any of our big finisher creatures green. I think it's got to be Finale, right? Finale kind of pulls double duty in our deck. Port of Calling. Get our finisher. Get our finisher at their EOT. I think that's enough. What do we think? Natural Order? I don't think any of our things are... Yeah, of course, Nez. Nez, there's a potential that we end up rebuilding those on the stream, so like and subscribe. Crater Hoof's too boring. Crater Hoof is also like just a big dumb creature that does that thing. If it had an activated ability afterwards and it was a little more synergistic, you know? I'm gonna put Natural Order in there. No, I'm not, because we're not searching for a green creature. What are we doing? Fauna Shaman? Like, that is actually relevant, right? Because we are so many creatures in this deck. I just keep adding more cards. Okay, we're backing up. Got 39 cards. All right, are our lands correct? No, our lands are at 49. This is going to be huge to help us here. All right, now only 25 to cut. Let's make it 26. All right, let's go back to the top. Dragon Whisperer, Gruul Guildmage. Pay 1 mana, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's got potential. Balls is a finisher. Mana for... Yep, finisher style. Yeah, I'm thinking I end up cutting Gruul Guildmage and Nylea. Commanders you control have hexproof. I think I like this in here just to protect our commander, because a lot of our, like, you want to know how much it's going to suck with this deck to be playing it and somebody's killed your commander like 6 times, 7 times, and Lava Fume Invoker is your top deck and you're just like... I actually think Lava Fume Invoker I'm sending on his merry way. No, I mean, we can get that down. We can get that down. Yeah, I see you. I see you, T-Wolf. I think you're right on that. Let me check what Signal the Clans is. Well, it's in here now. Search your library for 3 creature cards, reveal them. If you reveal 3 cards with different names, choose one of them at random, put that into your hand, shuffle the rest in your library. It is potentially good. I'm going to put it in considering if we've got like 1 finisher, 2 finishers, 3 finishers. Yeah, that's not a bad card. Because we can get any one of those. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. And we've got a backup choice here and here and here. Yeah, I mean, that's not... Actually is not a bad card in this deck. Instant speed too. Because that lets us do it at their EOT, get it into our hand, drop it. Its activation is reduced to nothing already because our commander's already high up and we're ready to roll. Rex Sage is just the thing we want to do. I mean, we need the effect, but it's on a creature, so we can cut some instants or sorceries down there. This powers up our... that powers up our commander pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's just good. That's just free spells, right? I'm actually... These, like, self-pumpers, I'm actually gonna move for now. We got cards like this. That's creating 3/3s, right? Because we'll be able to put 2 counters on them when it comes in. So should we worry about... these mana doublers? If we cut these mana doublers, we get some cards back. Oh, here's another finisher that we can search up. That's digging. That's good. We got a lot of top end. I'm off Gigantomancer. Oh, this is another finisher. 3 to target player and 3 to up to one of their creatures. That seems really good. Yeah, Magus the Candelabra did make it in. This I'm medium on now. That is, I love that. This I'm kind of medium on. Oh, Ren's Run Packmaster is not going to work for us, y'all. We got a champion and elf when it ETBs. I don't want to have to play around that in case we don't. Yeah, I'm mid on Kamal too now, especially since we got to cut 20 cards. My standards are going way up. That's good. That's card draw. That's good. This has got it. I'm middle of the road on that. All right, that's got our creatures down to 46. Jesus. It's so many creatures. But the game plan is pretty tight here. It's get mana. It's raise Agatha's power. Oh, there's one more card that we got to get. Agatha's Soul Cauldron's got to be in here. Flavor. We are working right now on building Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. This has been an interesting build. It's taken a little longer than I thought it was going to. We may only get to this one deck tonight, but that's okay. This has been a fun build. I like when we get unique commanders like this and we get to play some stuff that's not typically cards that we would play. Soul of Chandelar? What? Oh, right here. So the reason I like Soul of Chandelar is its redundancy on our finishing move, which is 2 red mana, 3 to a player. Over and over and over. But I could see how that could be bet. Oh, we gotta have 1 green, 1 other, everything gets indestructible and hexproof. Name that card. Heroic. Ish. Thank you. Thank you, brain. Our curve is really high. You are 100% right. I think we're gonna cut this one because it's our most expensive token creator. There are different ways to do this. We do need to make cuts. Yeah, I mean, naturalize instead of Rex Sage, yes, but everything is creature based. I mean, I'm drawing cards off of creature spells here. I want my creatures to go big and wide and end the game for me. My naturalize is not going to do that for me. Yeah, these two are the where I'm kind of like, I like this one a lot. Well, no, you can't just dig and dig and dig, can you? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I was thinking that was different. All of this is so on strategy now. I think we've got our creatures down to a good spot. It's gonna be hard to cut a lot of this stuff. Each opponent. That's a silverback's in here. Okay, let's look at our artifacts here. Got a lot of green creatures. Oh yeah, we got a lot of green creatures. We got reducers. Don't forget that. We're running life crafters. We're running Ronus. This isn't a reducer. Let's look at our enchantments. I'm kind of off on natural growth right now. I'm taking this ability out. I do like this still. $14 more cuts. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I got her. I can't see a username for you there, Orange Circle. I'm just gonna call you Orange. Helena Alana, I think is what you're talking about here. Beginning combat on your turn, put X+1 counters on another target creature you control where X is their power. Let's just cut from the top. You know, we got plenty of creatures here. Let's see if any of these are just like not what we want to do. All of this seems really good. Oh, I don't have the silverback. I have Gorilla Shaman there. Bob. What is that the new one? Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, let's look at creature spell type creature. Somebody was talking about this, huh? Because I mean, essentially what that lets us do. Kraken Jank. Make sure, Jank, that you tell Jake you did that. We'll suggest Darksteel Plate. But now it's not Darksteel Plate, it's Mithril, right? Strictly better. Yeah, Quartzwood could be good. Activated. Yeah, it's so tough to cut from sorceries and instants when you're already down this far. Nah. XX. Okay, so let's do the math here. So if her power is 4, I'm already putting 2 in here. So that's monstrosity 2, and I create 2 2/2s. Yeah, I don't think that this is what we want. I would much rather be paying 1 green to create an absolute ridiculous amount of Saproings, go to my turn, use Agatha's ability, pump them all up as much as I can, and get a huge attack going. Yeah, I was thinking of dropping Namada as well. Buzz, what's up? Magus of the Candelabra's in here. Yes, Xenagos is in here. Oh, I feel you, Keto. I do feel you. Oh yeah, we can cut this. We need the what are ways that we can, since we're so dependent on Commander here, what are some ways that we can get Agatha back into our hand or cheat her cost? Cards like Beacon. Here we go. Command Beacon. Sacrifice, put your commander in your hand from the command zone. That's worth a land spot. Are there any other ways? Bob, I kind of figure like one good attack with all these tokens that we're potentially creating is going to draw us cards. Basically refill our hand. If Toski can refill our hand from one big attack on one player, get us back in it. But we do need cuts, and we need 13 of them, so I'm super into Goblin and Arc. Oh, each spell. I thought it was only instants and sorcery. Sorry, I've not read Anarchomancer in a long time. I'm with you, Bob. I'm with you. I'm right there. Yeah, for sure. We looked at a ton of activateds with no color cost. Anything you got, if we missed one, and it needs to be like we want to finish the game with it. Stuff like Ball's Invoker. Stuff like Valakut Invoker. 1 mana lightning bolts. Sorry, chat. I've been a little sick this week, chat. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to stream tonight. So you have to excuse me if my voice is sounding a little bit... Hearthstone seems kind of not playful enough, right? I feel like it's not doing enough anymore. Yep, Tyvar stand is good. 1, 2. We got 2 board wipes in here. We got 1, 2. Where are my sorceries? 3 ways to search up any of our creature. Oh, 4, because we're running Fauna Shaman. You don't like Monument here? Yeah, let's look at some numbers. Look at that sexy curve. Multiple people saying Bestiary is bad. I was just looking for some creature-based card draw. I'm down to cut it though. Like I said, we need 11 more cuts. So right now, we just trying to chop. I mean, I think like... we didn't even get... Yeah, Jade Mage is in there. Guardian Project's in here. Food, I think we got to cut Rancor. All these other cards are just looking way too playable. You cut the god. Which god are you referring to? Xenagos? Xenagos feels like a really powerful way to passively commit no mana and get our Agatha from like 3 to 6. Because it seems really easy to get her to 3. Ballista's in here. Damn, 10 cuts is tough here. Hajar's already got... Oh, no, I haven't cut Hajar yet, have I? I can live with that. I can live with that. Is this not good for us? This is starting to feel less on theme than I want it to be. What's my little guarantee turn 2 mana rock? Dude, plus this gets flying, trample, and haste. Yeah. Yeah, we got raised by giants. Yep, that's how I'm feeling about Circle of Dreams, Druid. Kind of mid. Alright, Ornithopter's out. Do we Agatha turn 2? I don't know if we Agatha turn 2. This just feels like a combo-y deck. It feels like we want to set it all up for one big turn. The Voltron stuff. Well, I mean, it's not meant to be Voltron, really. It's just meant to grow her power without us having to use mana to do it. That's why we got away from cards like Nylea, because we'd rather get one of our like this out and her power already be passively pumped up to 7, and we're paying 1 to do 4 to each opponent. Like, this is our best finisher right here. Ball's Invoker is going to win us so many games. Yeah, Silverback is just a this is trying to put our abilities on creatures, because we run things like Beast Whisperer, and it's every cast of a creature spell, so 38. Yeah, balls are definitely getting invoked. That's all I'm saying. We're invoking balls. How do you spell this? Ehaal. There we go. Now the deck is named. So good. Like, her plus Ant Queen is plan B. Her plus Balls Invoker plan A. And then Balls Invoker plus, I mean, any of the other reducers are fine. We don't have the big mana play pump now to be able to get around Agatha. We really need one infinite mana combo in here that we can go and get, and that's like our backup to we have just gotten absolutely slammed off of Agatha. Everybody keeps removing Agatha. And so fine, you bitches, we're gonna go get our infinite combo. Infinite mana combo. What is the best 2 mana or 2 card infinite mana combo that we can use for balls? I'd like for it to be able to create any color of mana, or at least like infinite red, because that's going to help our balls, help our flame wave invoker. And also help our, we had one other one. Valakut and Invoker. Yeah, so Magus plus what? Commander spellbook. Magus of the Candle. Sorted by number of cards. Only 3, huh? Okay. Commander is red green. Result, we want infinite mana. Is that gonna work? Yeah, here we go. Sorted by number of cards. So many of y'all. This card, this card, this card. Guardian Augmenter is kind of meh. It's just protection, plus it takes all of our 3 activations and takes them down to 0 or 1. But yeah, I mean, again, I need 6 more cuts, so it's not directly on theme, just protecting our theme, really. Lightweaver Mazavith, that's not a bad one. Mana Reflection. Chat. Nobody said Mana Reflection earlier. I really need it to be searchable on a creature, honestly. It'd be great if it was something that we already have in here. Umbral Mantle. We're so close. What else do we need with this? A creature with power 6 or greater. Did we cut? I thought we cut. Oh. Let me look at our curve here. Yeah, we could cut a 3. It's extra, Bob. But we can move that to considering. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, Teamer Sabertooth and Dockside might be the way to go here. Keto has said it a couple of times. D-Buck's saying it now. What lets us search up 2 creatures at a time? We're gonna do this. We're gonna add Teamer. We're gonna add Suck Out combo here. Okay, so this is our backup. This is if our Agatha plans have gone completely awry. Oron Frostfang is card draw, essentially. We have so many token creators that we want to like really dump mana into, that having something like this to drop attacking creatures you control have death touch, and when a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Defense of the Heart and Tooth and Nail. Yeah. I see you, chat. I see you. Jake just yesterday or day before said, dude, Defense of the Heart wins games. Yeah, it's just got to go all the way around. Let me look at Tooth and Nail. What's the castability of this? Yeah, we were just looking at this. There's that new one too now. We're not going to really have anything to sacrifice to this. That was a rare? That big green card is a rare? Thunder's debut? Wow. Oh, and it's only top 20. Yeah, fuck that. I don't like Thunder's debut. Yeah, TKC, I know. I'm about to do that here in a little bit. I mean, Tooth and Nail, if you got 7 mana, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if you got 9 mana and they're both in your library and your opponents control 4 or more artifacts or enchantments, that's it, right? You're infinite mana'd up. And once we get infinite mana, we can cast Agatha. I love that. I like that more than Defense of the Heart, I think. I like it. Oh yeah, a lot of people have said Bard class. Sorry I haven't looked at that one yet. Legendary creatures you control enter with a +1/+1 counter on them. Okay. Legendary spells you cast cost this less to cast or effects. I'm medium on it. I like it. I do like it. We got to cut 10 cards. Okay, so now we've got Tooth and Nail, Worldly Tutor, Court of Calling. Do we cut Court of Calling? Or just keep it? Shared Summons? And then Defense of the Heart. Am I getting too greedy if I want to run all those? I think I kind of want to run all those. We could cut Finale at this point. We could cut Signal at this point. Sorry, Signal the Clans. Yeah, that's why I'm leaving Finale. Alright, so now we need to cut 9 more cards. 482, not really blowing it out too hard with the commander deck here. I don't know how well we're completely locked in on our lands, but it is what it is. This feels like it needs to be cut. $37 lands currently. We are 1 up right now. I was gonna run 36 in this deck. Signet Plate, Ring. Got it. That's our infinite mana combo. It's card draw. 37 creatures. You'd cut the bracers, huh? I feel like this one can get cut, but if we got this one on the battlefield, we're gonna win the game. Yeah, we chopped off Circle of Dreams Druid. Here's the list if you want to peruse it on your own. Give us a like and drop us a follow on Moxfield while you're over there. That's too good. That's our combo. That's part of it, part of it, part of it. Yeah, all of these seem relevant. Okay. So... Adapt elf. Oh, incubation druid. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. All our 3 other mana dorks are 1 drops. Oh, what's that new one? Halfling. Yeah. We're just gonna put that in there instead of Elvish Mystic. God, man. I wish that we could have... I wish there were like 2 other creatures that were like Jade Mage. This cheap. Creating 1/1s that cheap. Oof. That card is so good in here. Is this Invoker worth it? Yeah, Orange. I hear you. 5 more cuts. Name cards to cut. I want to do a test of this before we call the stream. Yeah, that's it is instant speed, isn't it? Yep. Hive Heart. Three threes for... Yeah, okay. All right. How would you sort? I can sort however you want. Yeah, I've kind of been medium on Silverback as well. Here at the end. It starts, I just start getting to the point where I'm like, I want to stay on strategy. So I don't want to cut things that are off strategy. Yo, I mean, this was one of the first ones that people picked, but I'm kind of medium here too. I can use that ability once per turn. Like, I can do it on their EOT, I guess, but I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to combo into invoking my balls, baby. We're trying to invoke our balls here. I'm putting that in considering. Sorry, putting in it considering. Child of the Pack. It's, yeah, I mean, it's another one where we can, it's a part of our backup strategy. I like it because it gets out there. 4 mana. It's not some ridiculous cost. And 2 mana, 2/2s. Other than that, I mean, we got 1 mana, 1 mana. It's one of our only other options, really. I think I still like Anarchomancer, and it's because I've got huge things like Tooth and Nail, Rishkar's Finale, Court of Calling. Even Shared Summons would be nice to cast for 4. Solar Zendikar is only 6 to put out 3/3s for 2. It's kind of what we want to do. Oof. I'm kind of on this one to get out of here as well. Let's do this and let's go Xenagos. People are making me second guess Xenagos. So that's 31. That's 100 cards. Let's run it and see what comes back. All right. So Anarchomancer, Ignition, and our Singular Deflecting SWAT. Let's do it. We're going to tap this. We're going to pay 1. We're going to view our library. We're going to search for... What, go get our fetch? I mean our stomping. Close and shuffle that. That's graveyard. This is tapped. Next turn. Boom. We got one of our finishers there. Going here. This is probably where we just go Anarchomancer, go for red there. Now we're reduced. Next turn. Go here. I'd probably go Agatha here. Just so I could go boop boop and then tap here and add a +1/+1 to her. So she's 2 now. Next turn. Really good timing on Perforos there. Next turn. All right, so this is reduced by 1. Bracers for 2. Oh, Perforos it didn't matter though. We couldn't do another thing last turn. So bracers. +5, 1, 2, 3. So it's not. So I guess we put just bracers on Agatha. Let's just play it out and see what happens. Hopefully nobody board wipes. We saved 1 mana on that actually. Because of a Anarchomancer. So we didn't equip those. Next turn. Now there's a Finale. That's interesting. But here it's like, okay, let's get to work. Let's try some things. This deck requires math. Invokers here and bracers are on Invoker. So we're going to first pay... Damn, her power is still just low. We need to raise her power up. So we're going to pay a red. Oops. A red and 1. Creatures we control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Now her power is 2. We have no other red mana. So this is down to costing 6. Next turn. Ugh. Restart, go again. Well, we started with Soul Ring. That's always fun. Foothills. Stomping. $39. $37. Tap for ring. Let's just get all the attention on us right out of the gate. Tap for bracers. Next turn. Tower. I guess Agatha here. Or maybe we go Sabretooth and keep Agatha back. Call it good, build up some defense. Green. Go red, green. Agatha. Now we're open to be able to protect Agatha. Still slow. Nice top deck with the deflecting. Yeah, so far we're just not seeing the reliability of growing Agatha's power. We need to focus more on that a little bit. And then focusing it up around the activated abilities. Yeah, +1 counters. I think that's a good way to look for Agatha. And here we're getting flooded a little bit. I mean, we can put... So we can go Gorilla Shaman onto the field. Boop. And then we're going to be able to... Yeah, DNR, we're just testing the Agatha deck that we put together. If you focus on creatures that pump her and or the board up due to needing color mana to activate, then try to win with the colorless activated abilities. Guys like balls is the way to go. Landfall, way to grow Agatha. Not 100% on that. We're acing artifacts now with Gorilla Shaman. Because she's going to take care of that one, so we just got to pay XX. So there's 1, 2, 3, and we're killing somebody's 3 cost something. There's a Chandra's. So there's the first thing that we've seen to be able to pump her power up. So Agatha of the Vile Cauldron, a green, a red for a 1/1 human warlock. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost X less to activate, where X is Agatha the Vile Cauldron's power. This effect can't reduce the mana in that cost to less than 1 mana and for 6, but reduce, so 5 out of the gate, and then less if you can grow Agatha's power. Other creatures you control get +1/+1, gain trample and haste until end of turn. The idea here is run creatures with good activated abilities, specifically activated abilities like Jade Mage that create 1/1s or create creature tokens. Dragon Whisperer, as you can see, that formidable. We can reduce that down 4. You're paying 2 mana to put 4/4 flying dragons onto the battlefield. And then we've got Agatha's ability, other creatures you control gain +1/+1 trample and haste till end of turn to overrun and win the game. Secondarily, we've got cards like Ball's Invoker. It's where the name of the deck comes from. Ball's Invoker deals 4 damage to each opponent for 8, but if we can reduce that down to 1, because Agatha cannot reduce it lower than 1, we will be able to repeatedly deal 4 damage to each opponent. Just dump mana into it. We have redundancy on that in cards like Valakut, Flame Wave. We have redundancy on our creature strategies going wide. We got Wild Heart Invoker, Ant Queen creating tokens, Soul of Zendikar, Jade Mage, like I said. Some more options over time of creatures that create creature tokens off of activated abilities that can be repeatedly activated. That's going to be pretty huge. Mana Dorks to fill that up. We run 1 infinite mana combo, Dockside Extortionist and Teamer Sabertooth. Your opponent's got to have at least 4 artifacts or enchantments on the battlefield total all together, but you can get infinite mana that way. And you can already see infinite mana is just incredibly valuable in this deck because we're running a lot of creatures that can just be dumped mana wise and win the game for you. And then you've got cards like Tooth and Nail, Finale, Shared Summons. Got creature tutors to go and find our combo pieces. I think in this current state, we need a little bit more pump on Agatha. Our initial play tests, which I'll show you after this, didn't really get the sprinting start that I think you need to get with this deck. And so we're going to take a little bit of it back to the drawing board, come up with some more ways to passively pump Agatha. Even if we can get Agatha up into that 2, 3, 4 range, that's huge for us. We got our creature tutors. Instants and sorceries are pretty straightforward. Ramp, tutors, board wipe, removal on artifacts, tutor, survival, removal, tutor, protection, tutor. This is pump and protection. Card draw. I think that Skull Clamp is probably going to be one of the first cards that comes out. Just not seeing enough tokens. Strategy, it's kind of a backup thing, and we really only need to get one of those cards to start pumping up tokens. But if we're in that realm, we're trying to go for the win with create a ton of tokens, give them a ton of activations of Agatha, and roll with it that way. Soul Ring, Agatha Soul Cauldron is just flavor win, and it's a pretty good mythic. Arcane Signet, this is 3 mana to get Agatha pumped up. This is like huge. If you can get this early with this deck, you're gonna win that game, especially if you can find one of your tutors. Illusionist Bracers, Battle Mages Bracers from our initial test. I think these 2 are cuts. 1, 2, and 3 are all cuts right now, and these could be more easily focused into like just 3 immediate ways to get her up 2, 2, 3, 3, or 4, 4. And then Great Henge, obviously. Board wipe that creates treasures. I think that Spiteful Banditry is another potential cut. Growing Rights, because it's such a creature-based deck. Same with Shadow in the Warp. You know, these 3 are an area you can play around. Creature tutor to get our combo or our finishers. Card draw in a creature-based deck. 5 mana to reduce all your activateds by 8. Huge. And then same thing with Raised by Giants, just on a larger scale. 6 mana to lower them by 10. Relevant lands. Oron Reef, Vastwood, dropping a counter. Same with Forge of Heroes, dropping a counter. Tyrite Sanctum, dropping a counter. Card draw in a 2-color deck. War Room, love that card. Past that, pretty standard stuff. Card draw for a creature deck. Green Ramp. We're pretty dependent on our commander with this deck, so Command Beacon plays an important role, as does Plaza of Heroes. Bring it back, get around taxes, protect it. Kessig Wolf Run is one where I'm kind of medium on it, but it is on a land, and it's a good land regardless. And then a creature-based deck running Rogue's Passage. Classic. Curve is pretty solid currently. I would say that your cuts right now live in Spiteful Banditry, Growing Rights, Shadow in the Warp, Skull Clamp, the 2 Bracers. And that's immediately 6 cards that you can commit to growing Agatha's power. Whatever it is. The best equipment, really. Just like get some really good equipment. Swords probably play really well in here. But we got the list in the deck. The deck list is down in the description below. Go check out whatever version it currently is in. We're going to tweak this a little bit more. That's our first take, though, here with the community version of Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. Let us know what you think in the comments. Chat, that was for the YouTubes for after. I'm happy with where this deck is, especially because playing it that one time really gave me the feel of what this could be. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, so that's 6 cards right there. What are the quickest way we can get her up like 3 power? Cards like this. Type, equipment, sort, EDH rec. Shadow Spear is pretty cheap. The 2 swords, Hearth and Home and Feast and Famine. Loxodon Warhammer. Just not really a lot of good options in that land, in that vein. I am gonna run these for now. I think that that's not the worst idea. A land with graft. That's fair. That is fair, Jank. Grafted War Gear? We got the land with graft already. Is this terrible? Like, how often is it gonna become an unattached before like it's gonna just die anyway? Ooh, Roaring Earth. I don't think I understand your question, Alexandra. Oh, yeah, dude. Roaring Earth. Clutch Tech. Super Clutch Tech. Yeah, I'm kind of like sort of the Animus I almost chose in there, pal, but I'm just like meh. Put +1 counter creature you control. Sorted in EDH rec. Show me options. Lightning Talons. Tribute to the World Tree. Tribute to the World Tree brings her in as a 3/3. That's pretty good, right? Oh, here we go. Retreat to Kazandu. Yeah, we already cut Colossal Hammer. Lightning Talons. An enchantment aura, huh? I don't know, everyday pain. I'd have to look into that. Threshold. Nah, I don't want Threshold. Did we already replace those 6? No, we got room for one more card. Fight rig. No, we made some cuts. We're putting some stuff back in. I like fight rigging. That's pretty cool. And it's just going to keep happening. Yep, fight rigging is the answer there. So we actually went through and made some changes. We did so we actually went through and made some changes after I did. So we went through and made some changes after I showed off the first version. We did cut Spiteful Banditry, Growing Rights, Shadow in the Warp, Skull Clamp. We also cut Illusionist Bracers, Battle Mage Bracers, but we added Sword of Hearth and Home because it's going to be an easy +2/+2 plus extra value. Sword of Feast and Famine, easy +2/+2 plus extra value. Roaring Earth, whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, put a +1 counter on target creature. Boom. We don't care about the rest of that, but 2 mana landfall, grow Agatha by 1 pretty much every turn, plus even extra with our ramp. That's a really good inclusion in this deck. Tribute to the World Tree. I'm going to test this. I'm not 100% in love with it yet, but even though it's 3 green pips, having our commander enter automatically as a 3/3 or any of our creatures that are 3 power or greater drawing us a card, I think that this one has some potential. Retreat to Kazandu is almost the same as Roaring Earth, except it's 1 mana more for this enchantment. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And then Fight Rigging at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then you can get the Hideaway thing if it's 7 or more. I think that that is going to feel a little bit better out of the deck. And as we discover more pieces that'll be able to either grow Agatha or go wide with, you know, token creators that are on activated abilities of creatures, or go get any of our combo pieces, that's kind of where we want to live with this deck. So let me know what y'all think of Agatha, of the Vile Cauldron, and any absolutely critical tech that we missed. You gotta let us know down in the comments. Beautiful, homies. Look at us. We built a deck tonight, everybody. Let's check some of these last ones before we go. Evolutionary Escalation. This was a tough build. This build does not build itself. This deck it's very intricate. You gotta weave in and out and make sure you got enough cards to support your strategies across the whole line. The beginning of your upkeep, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control and 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature an opponent controls. I don't hate that. We'll add that to considering. Normally, I hate giving my opponents things, though. Chat, that is going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out, building a deck. I was going to try and get 2 decks in tonight, but this was quite a build. This was one of our longer builds. We started this build at 8:30. Well, we looked at some previews first. But that's going to do it for me. New video out tomorrow. Make sure y'all go check that one out. I'm off all next week. We are finally, my wife and child and I are finally taking a vacation. We're gonna go to the beach on Sunday for a week, so I ain't gonna see y'all next week. But Jake should be here, pending everything goes well on his side. And after that, we will be back in 2 weeks. Eldraine will be about to release. And we'll have some fun playing that. We'll probably get into the early access event if Wizards invites us back to that. So we'll be able to test some of these cards on Arena day early. If we're around for that. Hey, JMO. Decoy, will you ever do Rowan? Yes. Decoy, Rowan was actually the commander I thought we were going to build tonight. I just kind of assumed that that was where everyone's head was at, because that's where my head is at. I think that... Yeah, see, Rowan got 27%, Hilda got 27%. I was really on either Rowan or Hilda. That's where I was for my build. Agatha was super unique, though, and this would not have been a commander that I would have chosen to build. And so I'm glad that we did. I'm glad that we got the deck. Jajam community. Agatha's invoking balls. Agatha Nation did attack. Wanted to see what was up with this 2-mana mythic. 2-mana mythic. Anyway, y'all have a good rest of your night. Love you, mean it. All hail the stream monarch. Zach G, all hail. Everybody have a wonderful night. Alexandro, I appreciate that. I actually am going to go and get some rest, because I've been sick and I have a headache. Love you, bye. Catch you later.